चलो जल्दी से चलते हैं। कि भाई कहाँ से जाना है? बाथटब में नहा सकते हैं क्या?
मेरे सनम की पहली निशानी, मेरे सनम की पहली निशानी, हाथों में डोरा उड़ा।
हाँ तो
ओके, ये उसी का है जिस ओके हरमिया का। ओके नाइस। अब
કેમ છો મજામાં પપ્પા નો પજામા
हमारा सोने का टाइम आ गया है।
पप्पा प्यार का टांडी रस खेले
वाह भाई मजा ही आ रहा है। मैं तो करवट ले लेके सो रहा हूँ, सर खुजा खुजा के भाई। ओके ब्रो। गुड नाइट स्लीप।
This is amazing. I feel alive again. My numbers should be pretty good now.
मेंटालिटी।
What are all these stains? Sand, grease, mud. Well, I guess my expedition yesterday was pretty eventful. I can't stand this anymore. I should wash up. These have to be washed. I think the washing machine's downstairs.
वॉशिंग मशीन भाई मैंने तो पहले यूज मारा था। देखा नहीं? हाँ भाई तेरी आंखें ठीक नहीं लग रही।
कोई देखे तो बोलो मेरा सनम, कोई देखे तो बोलो मेरा सनम।
Glad you had a good night's sleep. I had to be on guard all night in case you did anything crazy. If you did, I would have busted in your room like bam, bam, bam.
भैया बोल रहा है।
I'm not kidding. Outside of this shelter, there's a lot of crazy shit trying to sneak in here.
तो बोला कुछ पागल कुंडी टाइप चीजें हो रही है
You don't
बाहर।
look like one of them. Welcome to the Raven Shelter.
ओके
I
हम
heard
वेलकम
you
कर
and
रहे हैं।
Sherry are friends. If you're looking for her, just follow the road to the right. She should be at the memorial wall.
ओके हाँ भाई हम शरी के फ्रेंड हैं।
अरे मम्मी आप जैसा समझ रहे हो वैसा कुछ नहीं है, ये बस मेरी क्लासमेट है।
सिर्फ क्लासमेट्स?
अरे मम्मी मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ, बस क्लासमेट्स है, आप मेरा विश्वास कीजिए।
अच्छा तो फिर ये बस क्लासमेट है ना? बेटा फिर तुम इसके हाथ में राखी बांध दो।
देखा आपने लापरवाही का नतीजा है।
ओके उसने बोला शरी हमें इधर मिलेगी।
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You should rest more. You were hurt pretty bad.
भाई इसको हमारी कितनी कदर है।
Just a few scratches.
फिकर है।
No big deal. What are you all doing here? Is that Kane over there?
We're getting ready for the memorial service later today. You can go talk to Kane. He's the leader of the Raven Squad and the shelter.
टॉबॉय वाली फील देता है।
Soon you'll find that Raven shelter's a good place. It's different from any shelters you've stayed at before. We're holding a ceremony for those who died during the Lost City battle. Please take a flower.
ये हमें बोला एक फ्लावर ले लो जो
By
लोग
the
डेड हुए
way,
हैं उनके लिए.
something I need to talk with you about. Meet you at the command center after the service.
ओके हमें फ्लावर कहाँ से मिला जो हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं? केन ने शायद दे दिया होगा. वाओ ब्रो, एनिमेशंस टॉप नॉच. भाई जोरी देख रहे हो दोनों की कितनी बढ़िया बैठ रही है. एकदम बढ़िया जोरी होगी. न्यू डे, यस. कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं.
Saying goodbye to even more of our friends. I can't remember how many times we've had to do this in the past 4 years. But it never gets easier.
हाँ भाई
When
इसे
I
फिर ना.
decided to become a medic and study under Dr. Michael, I was hoping to help more people. But there's still so many I couldn't save. There's a lot I can do in the shelter. But once we step outside, we have to guard against our own kind too. Former gangsters, criminals, and mercenaries. We've lost a lot of good people. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up. Life is hard for everyone. I shouldn't let this negativity get to me.
ओके भाई ये पॉजिटिव वाली टाइप है. ओके.
No worries, Sherry. We all have those moments.
ओके
If talking about it
कंफर्ट दे रहे
helps,
हैं.
then I'm happy to share some of your burden.
Thanks for saying that. I feel better already.
देखा, अरे वो देखो फ्लैश हुआ
For
था.
access to the shelter's radio station for you yesterday. You just need to talk to our communications specialist, Matilda, to get on the channel.
ओके. कितना परसेंट भरा? कितना परसेंट भरा? कितना परसेंट भरा? ओहो. सॉरी अगर मैंने कुछ ज्यादा ही स्टंट मार दिया तो.
It's been 4 years since the disaster hit. I'd expected things to calm down by now, but as you can see, the world is still going through radical changes.
मेरा बाइक उधर उसके पीछे अटका हुआ. और भाई
Zombies are getting more restless and they're growing in number. It means a second round
Okay.
of mutation is happening right now.
भाई म्यूटेशन हो रहा है.
Those crooks and bandits out there have also acquired more firepower and fortified their bases.
ओके समझ गया.
All these things are pointing to a new crisis. The Ravens need people we can rely on more than ever.
अच्छा.
From the very bottom of my heart, I hope that you will join the Raven squad and become one of us.
ओके.
That's great. Again, I get that this must feel very sudden, but we really need you.
ओके तू मैं समझ गया कि तू चाहता है कि हम तेरे साथ काम करें. ऑल राइट कर लेंगे. बदले में मुझे नए बंदूक और अच्छा खाना पीना चाहिए.
The survivors here at the Raven shelter. Now, actually, all the survivors everywhere were hanging by a thread. If we're not cautious, the consequences will be unthinkable.
ओके भाई अगर तू मुझे शहरी का नंबर देगा तो मैं सोचूंगा तेरे लिए काम करने के बारे में.
We don't want to become thugs and murderers, but we have no intention of losing our home either. So we and all the survivors have to work together and form a strong alliance. This is the only way to protect ourselves and give everyone a chance to live. But trust is a luxury in the world today. I'm sure you've experienced that. No one wants to trust anyone other than themselves. An alliance? It's almost laughable.
हाँ भाई मैं समझ सकता हूँ
So
तेरी
we have
बात
to
है.
prove it with what we do, whatever the cost might be. We're fighting for the future of the entire human race.
ऑलराइट समझ गया. बाजू
Just
से हट रहे
received a
भाई.
distress call from Redwoods. They're under siege by zombies.
ओके रेडवुड में जाना है.
they'll be willing to strengthen the bond between us and consider forming an alliance. I hope you'll be willing to protect Sherry and assist the Redwoods outpost with her. There's still some time before you have to move out. You can go talk to Catherine. She's our tactical expert. She'll be able to give you some pointers.
Catherine, combat expert, bata.
I'm Catherine, former rescue squad lieutenant. Currently in charge of the shelter's defense and tactical operations.
भाई मुझे एडा वॉन्ग लग रही है ब्लॉन्ड हेयर के साथ.
I heard about what you did
A few moments later.
in the junkyard, so I trust that you know your firearms. But since you're new to the Ravens, I think that there are some other things you should know.
Okay, भाई बता.
Besides Raven, there are a number of smaller shelters scattered across the continent, and we call them outposts. Like the
Outpost
Redwood
है
outpost
बाकी.
that you're going to. All the outposts are expanding and developing, so you can get all kinds of missions.
2,000 years later.
Forward to hangar. Looking forward to your safe return. Remember, hope always survives.
होप हमेशा सरवाइव करती है यार. समझ आ गया तेरी बात मुझे. भाई ये पीछे टैक्सी का काम करवा रहा है. अली 1 2 3 वही टैक्सी मिल के अच्छा लगा.
Dr. Michael left for the Redwood outpost at dawn. I heard things are bad there. Let's move out as soon as we can.
ठीक है चलो भाई चलते हैं.
Before we get to Redwoods, let me tell you more about the place.
Okay.
They often have missions posted. I'm sure you'll cross paths with them again in the future.
हेलीकॉप्टर का विंग उड़ गया.
Outpost used to be a wood processing plant near the logging camp. After the disaster broke out, the workers who survived came together and built a fortified outpost